Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I was trying to check on what we were. So I do have a correction. So what I'm going to do is, in the interest of fairness, because I think that's only right. I did, again, I'm not above making mistakes, and you guys actually, when you were talking about the question about Super Bowls, I did error in that one. It was Pittsburgh. You were correct. All four were in the 70s. So everybody's going to get 2 points for question 7
Oh,
because
okay.
I screwed that one up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, Steel
No.
Curtain? What?
No. It's my bad. Yeah. Sorry. I do apologize. I like I said, when I wrote this out, I wrote it freehand, and I gave everything to Sean. And he typed it out, but on my papers, I had everything circled, and I screwed it up. And either way, I do apologize. Don't come after me. I bruise easy. Please don't hurt me. But everybody will be credited 2 points for that question. And I did get the answer to the Terry Crews question, so that'll be asked in the second round.
Fun.
We'll go over that one again, okay? All right. As a matter of fact, that will be the first question of the second round.
That's cute.
What did he say?
That was adorable.
What did he do? I missed it. What did he say? Was he being funny? Can I throw a question to the round? Okay.
Guess question.
Oh, wow. Oh, that Jason Swade guy is watching. Yeah, I've heard about this guy. Right. We have yet to really have a conversation, but I know that he's a regular on all of Alex's shows. Yes,
you're in for a treat.
He's definitely something else. I love his comments. I read some of them. I'm like, wow. I have to take a shower after them normally, but that's what are you gonna do? Those things happen. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you guys feeling good? Ready for the old second round here? We're feeling good?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. So everybody got 2 points for that Steelers question. My apologies. You guys can, get me later. But again, so we'll start with the Terry Crews question then for this second round. Remember, all questions in the second round are worth 3 points. So this is very, very important now, but more points here. Actor Terry Crews was selected in the 11th round of the 1991 draft. And which team picked him? Was it A, the San Diego Chargers, B, the Washington, at that time, Redskins, C, the Los Angeles Rams, or D, the Philadelphia Eagles? Terry Crews, NFL. Delilah's in.
Different answer from the first time around.
And everybody else is in. All right, here we go. So, Will, go ahead. What is your answer, Will?
Skins.
Will said B. All right. Alex?
I said C.
I actually think the answer's not on here, but let's see.
Alex said C. Okay. Delilah? Delilah said A. Okay.
That's what I had the first time around.
Mr. Handy, what do you say? That's a C. All right. Well, actually, it was C. The Los Angeles Rams picked Terry Crews.
Wow.
I knew it was a California team. Damn it.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Raiders. For a long time, I thought it was the Raiders. I don't know.
I thought it was the Miami Dolphins.
Right.
I knew he was with the Redskins, but I didn't think they drafted him. But
Right.
Yeah, they did not draft. He was drafted by the Rams. All right, so now we got the Pro Bowl question. So now we're on to question number 12. Okay. You guys, for all you Packer fans out there, you'll like this one. There you go. Who is credited with doing the first Lambeau leap? Is it A, Sterling Sharp, B, Leroy Butler, C, Edgar Bennett, or D, Brett Favre? Alex is in. Delilah's in. Handy's in. And Will's in. All right, Will, who did the first Lambeau leap?
B.
He says B. All right, Alex?
I said C.
Alex said C. Delilah. Delilah says B. Mr. Handy.
B.
He says B, right? Okay. It was, in fact, Mr. Leroy Butler in 1993 with the first Lambeau leap. So B is the answer. Good job on that. Everybody but Alex that time.
Yeah.
All righty. Okay. Where am I at here? Where's my paper? Oh, they're over here. I'm like, I got to get the other sheets. My bad. All right, question 13, and I got it. I'm here somewhat. That's why guys will see how hard I'm sweating. That's why I turned the camera off. I didn't want you to see trying to shuffle these papers and keep score and everything. I didn't want you to see me breathing heavy and all that. So you probably hear it through the microphone anyways. I'm like, get this right. Come on, what are we doing? But question 13. This is such fun. What NFL team introduced the no-huddle offense during the 1980s? Was it A, San Francisco 49ers, B, New Orleans Saints, C, San Diego Chargers, or D, Cincinnati Bengals? Which NFL team introduced the no-huddle offense during the 1980s? Delilah, Handy, and Will, and Mr. Alex are in, so go ahead. Will, what do you got for that question? Will says C. Alex?
I thought C, but couldn't go C 3 times in a row. I went D.
I like it. I couldn't go C 3 times in a row. You don't know test patterns, my friend. No, I'm kidding. Delilah, what say you? Delilah says A, and of course, Mr. Handy. Handy says A. Copying Delilah again. No, I'm kidding. All right, well, actually, Alex, you are correct. It was the Cincinnati Bengals.
Ooh.
No-huddle offense in the 1980s, so there you go. Although,
that was Sam Weiss?
sorry, I was gonna jump. Yeah, I was gonna jump on a soapbox, but I wasn't a Collinsworth fan, so I didn't care. I like Kenny Anderson, but whatever. Yeah, it's all good. They lost 2 Super Bowls to the 49ers. What are you gonna do, right? It happens.
So I thought the Niners were the ones that did
Yeah.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
I was like San Francisco
Well,
on the West Coast. They had Air Coryell
Right.
in San Diego,
Right.
but it was
Air Coryell with San Diego. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Dan Fouts, Air Coryell. I used to love those Charger teams back in the late 70s, early 80s. Yeah, they threw the ball everywhere. Kellen Winslow, that was a good team. All right, 14. Question 14. Here we go. Who was picked first overall by the St. Louis Rams in the 2010 NFL Draft? Was it A, Gerald McCoy, B, Ndamukong Suh, C, Trent Williams, or D, Sam Bradford? Alex already had his hand up. And everybody else just flipped their hands up, right? You guys are all good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Alex. Will, we'll start with you.
D.
Will says D. Alex.
D.
Alex says D as well. Delilah. Delilah says C. And Mr. Handy. And that's a D, I see. Which is correct. It was Sam Bradford. It was first overall pick by the St. Louis Rams in the 2010 draft. And we all know where he ended up, so never mind. All right. Next on. All of it.
He's still not paying for steaks out here, though. That's for sure.
I bet he's not. Right. Yeah, exactly. That is for sure. All right. On to number 15. Which NFL player joined the Minnesota Vikings from the Green Bay Packers in 2013? Was it A, Greg Jennings, B, Jordy Nelson, C, James Jones, or D, Donald Driver? Joined the Minnesota Vikings from the Green Bay Packers in 2013. Will's up. Alex. Delilah. Handy. Okay. Will, what you got?
Greg Jennings.
Will says A. Alex?
Mr. Greg Jennings, A.
With A. Okay. Delilah? Delilah says, is that B?
Yeah.
Delilah says B. Mr. Handy. Handy says B. Of course he does. You guys are killing me, balls. You're killing me. But, yeah, it's actually Greg Jennings. Answer was A. Traded to the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I didn't remember which ones they traded within the division. I was like,
yeah, Nelson went to the Raiders a couple of years later.
Yeah, we don't talk about the interdivision trades ever since Hawkinson went to the Vikings, but all right. Just kidding.
They gave us Jameson Williams, so
that's true though. You can't argue with that, can you? Kid finally scored his first touchdown, didn't he?
On his first catch, yep.
Yeah, on his first catch, he gets his first touchdown.
Nice debut.
Yeah,
I would think so. I absolutely. All right, so here we are.
Yeah, he had to come back a little bit. Yeah,
just a little bit. I saw the highlights. Just a little bit, right? All right, number 16 here. We're almost to the end of the second round here, ladies and gentlemen. We got kind of a barn burner of a game going here. It's like, I'm looking at the scores going, not too bad. See what we got. So number 16. How many yards was the famous Scott Norwood miss known as wide right in the Super Bowl? Was it A, 27 yards, B, a 37-yarder, C, a 57-yarder, or D, a 47-yarder? Wide right, Scott Norwood. Alex and Will are in. Delilah's in. And Mr. Handy, the Christmas poo. No, I'm kidding. No, just kidding. All right. So I've been saving that joke for a long time, so I apologize. I probably should have said it some other time, but I was just like closer to Christmas. I was like,
hey, everybody.
There it is. See, absolutely.
Cheerio smells so flowery.
Oh, gee. I love it. I asked for that one, so go ahead. Yeah, I asked for that. All right, sorry. So how many yards? You got the famous Scott Norwood, wide right and Super Bowl. Will
D.
Says D. Okay, and Alex?
I also said D.
Alex also says D. Delilah? Delilah says B. And Mr. Handy. Let me guess, you said B.
He said D. He said D.
He said D. Yeah, I actually thought it was closer in, but it's not. It was a 47-yarder. He missed wide right to lose that Super Bowl.
Damn, that
and
really
boy,
is wide
Buffalo's
right.
never been the same since. Yeah.
Holy cow!
Buffalo's never been the same since.
You know what?
Yeah, okay.
You know what it. You know what it is. I just thought about something. All of those tables that Bill's Mafia has at the tailgates are manufactured by Scott Norwood's Table Company, and that's why they jump on to just break them in half. They set them on fire.
Is that true? Is that really?
I'm making that. I made that up on the fly, but it totally makes sense.
But I was thinking that's not a far-fetched thing, though, right?
I started leaving that.
That's so funny.
I thought we had a nugget there that I was not aware of, Mr. Handy. Right? I thought we were going somewhere with that. I was like,
this week in NFL history, Scott Norwood retires from the NFL and starts a table company.
There you go.
That's hilarious. Oh my god,
that is funny, right? There's your right. That's your this week in NFL history, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. But you guys are hilarious. All right, on to question 17 now. 17. That's what I was talking about. The New England Patriots played their first 3 Super Bowls in which city? Was it A, Houston, B, New Orleans, C, Jacksonville, or D, Glendale, which is in Arizona for those who. Everybody in? Everybody good? All right. Mr. Kramer, what saith you, my friend?
New Orleans.
He says B. Alex?
I said Houston. A.
Alex said Houston. Delilah? Delilah says D. All right. And Mr. Handy. Mr. Handy says C. All right. Now, Delilah, I was hoping you would get this, my dear, because if you remember, and I know you were a young child, you were only like 2 or something, but the Bears played New Orleans in the Superdome in New Orleans in their first Super Bowl. The answer was New Orleans. Will Kramer is the only one who got that one right.
I was like, what?
No, it's okay. I was pulling for you, Delilah. I'm like, remember the first Super Bowl? Bears played Superdome. They beat the hell out of the Patriots. Come on, Delilah. You got it. Yeah. But yes, it was New Orleans. They played the first 2 Super Bowls they were in. Were all played in New Orleans. So
Desmond Howard, Michigan man, returned the kickoff for a touchdown indoors. That's what I remember.
Indoor. Is that? Do you remember that one? Okay, very good. All right, sir. Number 18. We're almost to the end of the second round here. Who replaced Ken Whisenhunt as head coach of the Arizona Cardinals in 2013? Was it A, Chip Kelly, B, Bruce Arians, C, Andy Reid, or D, Chuck Pagano? Alex is in. Everybody else good? I see a hand from Kramer, Mr. Kramer. Everybody in? Okay, Handy. All right. All right, so Will, we'll start with you like we always do. What's your answer?
B.
Will says B. Alex?
B.
That looks like a B. Yep, that's a B. Yeah. All right. Delilah. Delilah says D. And Mr. Handy. Handy says B. Yes, it was in fact Mr. Bruce Arians who took over for Mr. Ken Whisenhunt in 2013. All righty. All right, 2 left, guys. We're coming down to the nitty-gritty. This one I think everyone will enjoy as well. Who holds the best rookie passer rating in NFL history? A, Dan Marino, B, Robert Griffith III, C, Tom Brady, or D, Dak Prescott? Best rookie passer rating in NFL history. Alex is in. Will is in. Handy's in. Just waiting on Delilah. Okay. All right, Mr. Will. What is your answer, sir?
Marino.
Will says A. Will says Marino. Alex?
I said D.
Alex says D. Alex says D. Delilah? Delilah says D. And Mr. Handy. Mr. Handy says D. Yeah. Mr. Dakota Rain Prescott had a passer rating of 104.9 his rookie season. So, Mr. Will, you were the only one who didn't get that one. Probably because you're a Commanders fan and you hate Dak Prescott. It's fine. I can excuse that.
I don't think he's good.
Right. I don't like that guy. There's no way he had a passer rating of 104.9. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It probably won't happen again, but it did happen his rookie season. So there you go. All right. And all the Cowboy fans are going to throw me hate mail. That's fantastic.
Right.
All right. So this is the last question of the second round. All right. And then I got some adding up of scores to do. So, yeah.
Oh.
But last question. Which player led the NFL with 27 rushing touchdowns in 2003? Was it A, Jamal Lewis, B, Amon Green, C, Marshall Faulk, D, Priest Holmes? Which player led the NFL with 27 rushing touchdowns in 2003? Will is in. Delilah, Mr. Loosemore, and Mr. Handy. Everybody's in. Okay. Will, what you got, buddy? Last question of the second
Priest
round.
Holmes.
He says D, Mr. Alex.
That's who I was thinking, but I ended up going with B.
All right. Alex went with B. Delilah.
It's a good question.
Delilah said D. And Mr. Handy said A. All right. Will and Delilah, you are correct. It was, in fact, Priest Holmes
Yeah.
with 27 touchdowns in
He was a
2000.
beast.
And Alex is kicking himself under the table because he knew that, and he went against his gut, and that's what happened. All right. So that, of course, is the end of the second round. And so we got to add up some scores here. So just give me a minute, talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. You guys can know where I'm
blah, 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 blah. This happened, that happened. You guys are sold on Carson Wentz?
In the NFC East, where does he rank in the NFC East?
Well, let's look at this. You got Jalen Hurts, Daniel Jones, Dak Prescott, and one Carson Wentz. If I'm being honest, my opinion only. So take it for what it is. Even though I'm not a Dak fan, I gotta put Dak ahead of him. And slightly, maybe Jalen Hurts, maybe not. I'd say he's right there in the middle with him. I would say him and Jalen are probably even at this point. And then Daniel Jones brings up the rear. Like I said, this is Carson's chance. Your division is still not strong, let's be honest. It's still there for the taking, guys. And Washington has the ability to take it over, but you got to win, and it's got to start with Carson. That's all I'm saying. It's
all right, ladies
Your
and gentlemen.
division is still not strong. Let's be honest.
All right, so I've got the scores here. You guys you say your division is still not that strong.
Well, it wasn't
Yes,
at that time.
No.
Right. There we
Yeah.
go. That's a better reason. It's
Why
not
you
at the
play
time,
to
guys.
win
Come on,
the
let's get
game.
it.
Thanks for watching. If you liked that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.